Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, hustling, hustling.
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. Make sure you guys are spam the like button, hitting the share so other people can spam the like button. Let's get this party started, y'all. What is up? What is up? Let me know how you're feeling out of 10. I see a lot of people rocking the PFPs. We got some major announcements on that. We had a really good start to the launch. So pretty happy about that. We're going to get into the TA. We're going to get into crypto. We're going to talk about the NFT launch. Get into your guys' questions, comments, concerns, all that, and more. I will be talking about the giveaway as well, and his upcoming giveaways as well. So you're going to make sure you stay tuned for that. What's up, Ski? 12 out of 10. Let's go. My man is ecstatic. Let's go, bro. 12 out of 10. Feeling beautiful. I'm working on getting the likes up on Sonic. Let's go, bro. I appreciate you. All right. So right now we're looking at Bitcoin, and we are sitting at 61,185 as of the time of recording this. This is day number day number 4 of getting rejected at the 200. So we're going to see. This seems to be a little bit of resistance. We're going to see if we can get above this or not. I said at 50K that this was going to 62 to 64K, and then it is decision time. We're waiting for Bitcoin to make a decision at this moment in time. I'm late. Crude. You're not late. We're just getting started. It says use the auto click with me. Double up, you savage. Shout out to everyone who got in on the NFT launch day number 1. It is day number 2. What chart is that? Binance, Coinbase. I have a few. Let me see. I don't know, actually, because I just go back and forth. I don't know. Probably Binance. It's the one that is the oldest. I don't remember, actually. Because it goes back to 2013. I just picked it because it has the. You got me on the Hakashin candles. Yeah, that's what I'm using. I don't know how to say it, but that's what I use. No particular reason why. That's just what I like. That's what I've used from the beginning. How many NFT were sold? 213 as of the time of recording. We have sold enough to get one pretty good size exchange. Once we get to about 500, that's going to be enough for the exchange plus bridging to base. So we are looking really good. What up, Ski? Feeling good? How's your weekend so far? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, Randy. How were the NFT sale? And you were right. I bought a bag of Sonic yesterday. You have the chance of slippage to 5% on Coinbase Wallet. What is the slippage anyways, boss? Learn me some. Slippage is just like you're telling. Okay, so when you put in slippage on a wallet or on an exchange, you're telling this exchange that you're willing for the price to be variable by this percentage. Okay, so if it goes above that threshold, it will no longer do it. So if you up the slippage, you're telling them, like, this is important for me to go through. I need it to go through. If the slippage is very small, it would be like the trade is not as important, so you don't need to prioritize me. That's kind of what that is. When the PFP airdrops, I'm going to get started on that on Sunday. Says, bro, I'm telling you, sell now before the crash to 40K. You and everybody else. You think the war between Israel and Iran would affect the crypto? It's been going on since 2023, bro. It's been going on since 2023. So, like, when did it start? It started, I got a chart for you. Right here. This is when it started. It was a local bottom. We have not went any lower since the war started. Since the first beginning of the war. From the beginning of the war, we have not went lower on the price. And like, here's the deal. I hate war. I don't like war. I've been there, done that, bought a t-shirt. There are no winners. And also, war is bullish for crypto and the broader markets. That is a fact. The military-industrial complex is a real thing. It's a real thing. What's up, Jay? It cleans up the chart and shows momentum. Breakout of the bull flag. That's what we're waiting on. That's what we are waiting on. What are the odds we come up and get rejected at resistance and come back to the 40s? It could happen, but very, very low to me. I don't think so. Typically, you're not going to get two major, like, boom, boom, back to back. It typically doesn't happen like that. It typically has a little bit of time of breathing. But we'll see. To me, what would be more likely is going to 69, getting rejected, or even where we're at right now, rejected off of the 200, coming back to 55, and then making a different move. Those are the two micro moves that I see happening. Do you buy into the pre-sale of meme coins? No, I don't. But you can get into the pre-sale on the NFT drop. You can get into that. You think we're I'm feeling bullish on the Sonic chart. Could you show the TA, please? I got you, fam. Metal Gear sold 2. Sons of Liberty predicted, also happening today. Typically, the market goes up 120 days after the halving. Your thoughts? Not. Oh yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Like, the start of the rise is about 120 days. I've seen it as much as 200 days, 300 days. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Not the top, but the start of the rise. Yes, that is true. And here's where we're at. So here's the halving. Here's the formula. That's right. So all of these orange dotted lines are the halving. Okay? And we can measure how long until we make a new all-time high. We'll see. So this is back in 2012. The 2012 halving. We can see how long did it take us before we made a new all-time high. How long before we got a new all-time high? I do believe that this was the quickest one, but Bitcoin was, you know, like literally like $10 back then. So this was still 73 days before a new all-time high. That was the quickest one, but that was kind of an anomaly, right? But from then on, here's the halving in 2016. We didn't make a new all-time high until when? $170 days. So 6 months. Back in 2020, when we had the halving, how many days until we made a new all-time high? This one was a good while. Right? Really, the first time we even tested it was 200, but the first time we got a proper breakout, 214 days. All right? So that's pretty much what you can expect. Right? 180-ish days before you can expect a new all-time high. Let's see where we're at. We're at 112 days. The most sound TA on TikTok. Thank you, fam. I appreciate you. Says, hey, Ski, sorry I'm late to the party. You're not late. We're just getting started, fam. Just getting started. Make sure I didn't miss nobody. XRP $5 to $14. What platform are you trading on? The platform that I'm using charts on is TradingView. The platforms that I trade on, I'm not loyal to any one exchange because the lessons of the bear market are always not your keys, not your crypto. Meaning, if I do not physically possess the crypto, it does not belong to me. This is always the lesson, right? So when you're utilizing an exchange, you're using, it's their crypto. They're letting you borrow it, right? However, the ones that I use right now are Mexi, KuCoin. What else? BitUnex, BingX. Those are like the 4 major ones that I use for trading. Bro, what? Bro, what? What's happening, my brother Ski? Another day. I put Bitcoin's next target 63.8. Could be. Got my beer in ears. Let's go. My man's ready. How many times can we get rejected at the top of a bull flag before we collapse? Well, we just went over like how long it takes before you generally get a new all-time high. We just went over it. KV, thank you for the potato, you savage.
But the
right?
cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
It generally, we're looking at 180 days. We're currently at 120 days. So we could be ranging here for another couple of months. That wouldn't be weird. But they were going to called it Japan rate cut, but they were going to increase rates and they walked back. Yeah, bro. But to me, I don't care about the narratives. This chart right here that I have is literally to show you that the narratives do not matter. Trade the news and you will lose. You have to understand, where are you getting your information from? You are trading against the apex predators. Do you really think in your heart of hearts, when you read a little news article, that you are now getting information that they don't already have? And they probably are the ones who gave it to you in the first place. So let's look at this chart. Trade the news and you will lose. Elon goes in SNL at the absolute top. Luna goes to zero at the selling climax of the market. FTX went to zero at the actual literal bottom of the market. Everyone told me it was going lower, bro, because trust me, my wife's boyfriend has a Coinbase, bro. SBF went to zero. Trust me, this time for real, we're going to 10K at the little local bottom. The war in Israel at the local bottom. By the time you hear about it, it's already over. You are getting your information from the apex predators. Do you really think you are going to get information that they don't have? The Bitcoin ETF at a local top. Passed at the local top. The big bad boogeyman, Germany, Mt. Gox, was selling their Bitcoin even though they only had 1% at the local bottom. 30% to the upside. It's going lower, bro. Trust me. Germany's selling Bitcoin. We're done. The bull market's over, bro. At the local bottom. Japan's rate cuts. Notice when I do TA, not one time do I give a rip about what the narrative is, or do I try to predict what the narrative is, because I do not care. When I was making videos calling this a local bottom, did I one time say what the narrative was going to be? No, I did not, because I do not care. But Japan cut rates and then magically flipped just so they could help their good old buddy Warren Buffett out, get him some good prices at the bottom. That's a winner's mindset. What's your thoughts on AVAX? I like AVAX. Algorand, $2. What do you plan? When do you plan on selling your crypto bags? When Bitcoin gets above 200,000 and or when Coinbase is top 10 in the App Store. And or if the crypto total market gets above 7 trillion. I see lower highs and lower lows. Yeah, this is a bull flag, bro. VT 69 cents. All I'm doing is holding until the bull. KV, thank you for the roses. KJ, thank you for the let 'em cook. The galaxy. Thank you for the tiny diny, you savages.
But the cream
I appreciate you.
rise to the
Caspa.
top.
I
Oh,
like
yeah.
Caspa. Here's the deal, okay? To me, any mineable coin, I'm bullish on any mineable coin. Here's why. The biggest whales in the market have been and will always be the miners. Period. Whatever the most profitable coin is, liquidity flows. Where liquidity flows, 10, 20, 30x's go. Right now, Caspa, and it has been, is one of the most profitable coins. So I like Caspa. XRP, $5 to $14. Solnic to the moon, you savages. Jay, thank you for the roses. KV, thank you for the let 'em cook. Crypto Dragon, thank you for the lightning, you savages.
But the cream
Brett, I got
rise to
you.
the top.
I want
Oh,
to start
yeah.
investing in crypto. What do I invest in and how much realistically? Okay, let me do Caspa, and then I'm going to answer your question. I like that question. I like all questions, okay? Beginner questions, advanced questions, etc. Okay, so this went into price discovery, got rejected, came back, made a new fib. So from here, we're already starting to get into the price discovery. Over the course of the bull run, I think it will get to $2, but just on the next leg-ish, we're looking at about a 2x or so. What is the sound effect saying? The cream rises to the top. That's what it's saying. Skis cooking. Thanks for the rose, you guys. Thanks for the hearts, you savages.
But the cream
All right, so the question
rise
is-
to the top. Oh yeah.
Let me read it again because I like this question. I want to start investing in crypto. What do I invest in? How much realistically? Okay, so if you are brand new and you want to start investing in crypto, the first thing you should understand is why are you wanting to invest in crypto, or what coin you're holding. Okay, so I think everyone should read the Bitcoin Standard. Everyone should read the Bitcoin Standard, and you can start after you understand why, because once you understand why you're holding, what the hell it is you're holding, and why, that makes the 10-20% dips a whole lot easier. In fact, you look at it as a blessing, okay? But you could start with as little as $10. Okay, the very best strategy is to DCA. That means to dollar cost average, meaning you buy a little bit each and every week, regardless of price. If you had done that, starting at the absolute worst possible time with Bitcoin, let's say you started buying at the absolute top, you bought $100 every single week, you would be up 50% to this day right now. Okay, but to me, start with $10. Just get in the habit of investing over and over and over again. And then once you get used to that, then you can start upping the ante. You can start cutting back on expenses. You can start trying to make more money, or become a game all around of doing both, cutting back and making more money and investing the difference. Thank you for the team bracelets, for the let 'em cook, and for the confetti and the roses, you savages.
But the cream
Started
rise to the top. Oh yeah.
2009. Damn, my man's an OG. Izzy says, yo, Ski, what are your thoughts on a recession announcement being possible to dump the market? Listen, okay, anything inside the matrix is possible. However, we literally had a real deal recession in 2022. All of the definitions before 2022 were 2 consecutive GDP quarter losses in a row equaled a recession. That is what we got. Okay, so one thing, I don't think it's likely that we're going to get back to back. And what you'll notice is that these articles will print these things, recession looming, every time we have a pullback in the market. They will print this month by month by month by month until they are correct. Eventually they are correct. Okay, I'm going to give you an example of this. Michael Burry, right? The Big Short guy. He famously, quote, famously timed the 2008 financial crisis, right? He timed it, right? He got credit for timing it. My man found a fundamental flaw in the market and bet against it and was absolutely wrecked for 2.5 years before he was actually right. If that would have been you or me, we would have been liquidated. But because he had billions of dollars, he was not. Okay? So even when they are fundamentally right about something, he was absolutely wrecked for 2.5 years, to the point, if it would have been you or me, we would have been liquidated, period. All right? So that's number 2. And point number 3 is, it's an election year. I would be shocked if they announce a real deal recession on an election year. A broken clock is a right one. They become less valid the longer they endure. Right. As long as you didn't buy pizza in 2009, you're good. If it dumps, I buy more. What up, Ski? What on the charts today? So right now, we're looking at Bitcoin, answering any questions from everybody. Choose a time after November announcement. Hey, Ski, I bought 3 NFTs last night. If they're an app now that can't input all coin to track because I have them all over the place, so I can get together and send over a review. Yes. Just send, if you have them on different apps, that's no problem. Just send me proof that you have them. Do you leverage trade? I mostly swing trade, low leverage. My guy said longer a bull flag is in play, the less valid they become. Thoughtski. Who said that? Ski for president 2024. Make America savage again. I have no interest in doing that job. None. Is ADA a good coin? Yes. I think ADA is a good coin. All right. 100x all day. No. How's the NFTs going? The NFTs are going great. We're going to start marketing here soon. Let's look at the NFTs. If you are unaware, these are real world assets. We have sold 213 of them. We have enough money. We've raised enough capital to get listed on one of the bigger exchanges. So that is good news. Once we get about 500, once we sell about 500, that's enough for the exchange plus the bridging to base. So things are going really good. We're going to start marketing soon. And if you're not aware, if you get 2 or more, you're going to get lifetime access to my exclusive videos, weekly, in-depth TA, plus what I'm holding, when I buy, when I sell. If you get 3 or more, you're going to get a portfolio review. 5 or more is all of the things above, plus a call. 10 or more is all of the above, plus a meet and greet. All of the proceeds towards this are going towards Solnick So this is going really good. We've had a really, really good start, and we've already unlocked one of the 3 major things that we were trying to unlock. So very good, very pleased. And I'll keep giving away stuff. We did have a little bit of issue with they are minting in order. So to counter that, we're going to have all of the triple digits are still going to be bounties, but we're going to add every Sunday. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it out tomorrow, but starting next week, we're going to have a bounty for certain features, and we're going to do a spin the wheel on that to keep it random. How many NFTs sold so far? So far, 213 NFTs. The next 10 people that mint, so 214 through 224, are getting an airdrop. And I still owe 148 through 158, and I owe 1 through 20. So I'm going to write this down. 214 through 224 are getting an airdrop. All right, let's get back into the TA. We'll check on this periodically. Ski will Solnic get on Bitmart eventually. Everywhere that you buy Solnic, eventually Solnic will be there. It's not going to be today or tomorrow, but eventually everywhere that you buy Solnic, Solnic will be there. Whether it's on Base, Solana, BNB, AVAX, XRP, HBAR, whether it's on centralized exchanges, decentralized exchanges, wherever you buy your crypto, Solnic will be there eventually. How do you buy those NFTs? The link is in the corner right here. The next 10 are getting an airdrop. CB in the future. All right, let's get back to the TA. We'll come back to that. Ski, can you get me a mod on this page? Yeah, I got you, bro. 1 second. My bad, bro. Add to a moderator. There you go, bro. Double up. Shout out to you, by the way. You are a mod. What do you see coming for ETH? In the bull market, in the bull market, 7,000 is my prediction for ETH. What have you invested in? I'm new to crypto. What have you invested in? I'm new to crypto. Are you asking me like what cryptos I'm buying or like what assets I've bought? Thank you for the confetti and the chili, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
What are you asking me, Joshua? Let me pull up my YouTube chat. Are you asking me what? Yeah, are you asking me what assets I buy or like what cryptos I buy? The assets I buy, okay, I'll just answer them both. The assets I buy are crypto, silver, gold, real estate, stocks, ammunition, chickens, amongst other things. The coins that I'm buying right now is anything that looks like this chart right here. I'm going to show you. ICP is a good example. Anything that has this chart, markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, backtest, that's what I'm buying. Which broker do you use? The exchanges that I use Coinbase for on and off ramping crypto. I use BingX for trading, MEXC for trading. I use BitUnex and KuCoin. I am not loyal to any single exchange. I believe in self-custody. The lesson of the bear market is always not your keys, not your crypto, and always at the bottom of the market, some exchange gets sacrificed, goes to zero, and everybody loses their crypto. couldn't be me, and it shouldn't be you either. It couldn't be me, and it shouldn't be you. I'm as loyal as my options to these exchanges. Concepts after he hits 85K. That's right. Which coins would you recommend for short-term hold? Already have Quant, File, ICP, Dot, Link, Loopring. Of those, I don't like Filecoin's tokenomics. The rest of those I think are solid plays. You could add in Solnic for a short-term play, to be honest, / long-term play. You could add in Flux. You could add in VET. Would you short Bitcoin right now? No. Bitcoin is the area of what the technical term of what this is called right now, where Bitcoin is called dumb money, to be honest, because it's in between the top of the range and the bottom. It's right in the middle. It's at a decision. There's conflicting signs, right? So you have positive signs that we're getting across to the upside on the RSI. You have positive signs that we're in a macro bull flag. You have positive signs that we had a major conflicting liquidation event down here at the bottom. But you also have negative signs, right? Number one, we've been in a downtrend. Number two, we're under the 200, seemingly getting rejected 3 times. So this is right in the middle of the range, and it's at a decision. I wouldn't trade this at all. I would only accumulate this right now. Now, once you get to the top of the range or the bottom of the range, that's when it's no longer dumb money. Imagine if Binance collapses the next bear market. It could happen. I don't see it happening, but it could happen. And it's usually a pretty damn big player. It could be, or it could be Coinbase. It could be like, don't trust them. You don't need to like worry about it. If you just use it, move your crypto to your self-custody, and then you're good. Like, you no longer need to worry about it. XRP will be the world banking system. I agree. I got 8 XRP, HBAR, ICP. What are your price predictions? XRP, $5 to $14. HBAR of those has bad tokenomics, but I like the technology. 30 cents on that one. ICP, $100 to $140. Ondo, I don't like Ondo. A lot of people love Ondo. To me, it's already did like a 40x. Like, I'm not expecting too much more out of it. BA stock Monday going up. I don't do that. What's your prediction for Bitcoin in the next 6 months? To me, over the next couple of months, but certainly the next 6 months, it will be obvious that we're in a bull market. And I do think we're going to get a minimum above 85K. Could be as high as 130-ish K over the next 6 months. We're going to have pullbacks along the way. Certainly, we might have one in a couple of weeks. But in the macro, that's what I'm looking at. And that's how I analyze things. I look at the macro. Wait for the golden cross to accumulate. Yeah, people say that, but we're sloping to the upside. A lot of times when you cross like this, I see what you're saying, but it didn't go like deep. And I would look for this on a bigger time frame. Like on the 3-day. Look at the 3-day. The 200 is way down here. And sloping very far to the upside, finding support on the 100. On the weekly, even more so. We're about to get a bullish cross to the upside, actually, on the weekly. So it just depends on what time frame you want to look at. And a lot of times, if you get a little cross like this, like it's technically a death cross, but a lot of times it's a fake out because so many people trade that. I would wait for a bigger time frame to classify that, like on the 3-day. Will you sell next May and walk away? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be DCAing out of the market in May. Definitely. What's up, Ski? What's up, fam? Is there some cheaper transaction fees on Coinbase rather than Uphold to use to on and off ramp? If you are a like a premium, I forget what they call it, like the premium user, yes. If not, Uphold is cheaper, but they may be mad with their 65-day holding. I don't like that. What's your DCA exit strategy? When Bitcoin gets into price discovery, start rotating Bitcoin into other altcoins. When the total market gets into price discovery, start to DCA out. Will the elections at the end of the year drastically affect the direction for Bitcoin? I don't think so. All three of them, realistically, they're all like in some way, shape, or form pro Bitcoin. I want a Solnic NFT. Well, head to this website right here, launchmynft.io. If you get 3 or more of them, you're going to get a free portfolio review. The next 10 are going to get an airdrop. So numbers 214 through 224 are going to get an airdrop. All of the proceeds towards this are going towards Solnic. We've already unlocked one of the 3 major goals that we had, which was we have enough funds to get listed on a pretty major exchange now. What's your range for the total market cap? My maximum target is about 8 trillion. All right. What do we got here? Sorry, guys. Double up. Thanks for... DCA means $2 cost average. Buy a little bit each and every week. Should I buy weekly, bi-weekly, or when I get paid? Just whenever you get paid. Just get in the habit of doing that. Just start with a very little amount, get comfortable with it, and move from there. Not your keys, not your crypto. Yeah, you need to have a wallet. At least get a free wallet like Exodus or Trust Wallet. Download that. Use the exchanges to buy the crypto, and once you get about, whatever you're comfortable losing, whatever the maximum of that is, you need to move it off the exchange to your wallet. And always do a test amount before that. Says, I want to partner with you. I have 200,000 Solnic. Keep DCAing. All of the... Are you in the USA? I am. How much Solnic do I have to buy to be a whale? You need to have 5 million Solnic to be a whale. Got only one Solnic airdrop. Hit me in the DMs, bro. Some people fall through the cracks. I've given away 32 million tokens at this point. Do you still have faith in Quant? I do. You think October will be bullish? Yeah. Are you selling before the elections? No. Well, I mean, I'm going to look at the charts, right? I'm going to look at... I think... I've said it once. I've said it 100 times. Show me the charts. I will tell you the news. I'm so lost. What are you lost about, bro? A digital safe from a hard drive key. That's right. That's what it is. It's a digital safe. Thoughts on Ondo? I'm not bullish on Ondo. When you diss last airdrop? Yeah, hit me in the DMs, bro. Hit me in the DMs. I'll make sure I get you squared away. How do you use exchanges that aren't allowed in the US? If you're already set up, your grandfather. They will say that you're not allowed to use it, but all you need is a VPN. Just being new to everything, having FOMO. Okay. So slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Take things slow. DCA is a fundamental thing. Just start with, I would say start with Coinbase. Download Coinbase. Download Trust Wallet is fine. Or I'm trying to think. Yeah, Coinbase and Trust Wallet. Download both of those apps, okay? Trust Wallet's going to give you 12 keys. Write them down. Physically write them down and put them somewhere safe. That is essentially the password to your bank account. Okay, so you're going to use Coinbase to DCA. I'm just giving you one example of how to do this, right? You could do it many other ways. But you're going to use Coinbase to DCA, right? Use Coinbase to DCA. And once you DCA up a nice little amount, you're going to send your crypto to your Trust Wallet. Always start with like $10. Do a test amount. So those are the two ones. Yeah, Double Up sent you the that's the Telegram. That's where everyone's at. There we go. I should have restarted my computer before I went live. Solar XRP for the best bull run. Man, what do you classify by best bull run? What are we classifying as best bull run? Are we talking about strictly ROI potential? I think XRP is a better value than Solana right now. I don't think that Solana is a bad value. I think that it will do well. I have a target of about $700, but my minimum target for XRP is about $5. So I think XRP has slightly more ROI potential. But I think that they're both good, and I think they're both here. When you sell something, is it first in, first out? Yes. I'm pretty sure. I have a tax guy. I don't know. Actually. But I think that that's what it is. How MetaMask as well. MetaMask is fine. Any wallet will work, honestly. Any wallet will work as long as you don't connect the wallet to a bunch of random stuff. As long as you don't connect your wallet to a bunch of random stuff or give your keys out, then you're fine. Because realistically, your crypto is not stored on the wallet. Your crypto is stored on the blockchain. You're just accessing it via the wallet. Are you concerned about XRP's tokenomics? I am not. I've looked at it many times. I think that that is a rumor. That is a myth. But when you look at the data, it does not play out. Like, we can show it right now. All right, it's easily verifiable. So if you go just on CoinMarketCap, just type in XRP. Okay, I'll give you an example of one that's bad. Go to all and then go to market cap. They are the same. This is not higher than any of the points back here. Like, they look structurally exactly the same. Okay, it would be a problem if it was like Filecoins. Structurally, they are different. You go to all, price, market cap, like they are different. This point is 6x higher than this point. That's where it becomes a problem. Thanks for subscribing, you savage. I appreciate you.
But the cream will
They
rise
are
to the
different
top.
websites.
Oh, yeah.
What's the next move for Bitcoin? The next macro move, not micro. Macro move is 85K. So Filecoin is bad. Filecoin is not bad, but the tokenomics on Filecoin are very bad. The project's fine. But if you're investing into it because of a project, it's fine. If you're investing into it because you want ROI, it's not fine. Just minted one. Let's go, KV, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Jasmine, 38 cents. What is the prediction for XRP? $5. This is how you can look if the tokenomics are good or not, right? Just type any coin. You want to look on all, price, and market cap. It's better on TradingView, but Coin Market Cap is a free way to do this. And you want to check the date too, because sometimes the charts will look different, but it's different dates. So you want to make sure it's like, okay, I'm looking at this point right here at, 9/9/2021. Okay, so when I go to the price, it's like 9/9/2021, right? Look how different that is, by the way, already. Like you could see. Look at the price on how this is like half of this, but the market cap, it's almost a double top. See how, like, that's how you can tell. So when we look at the price, okay, I don't want to like scroll over top of it, but the top right here at 330 versus the top right here at 9.9, okay? It's literally half. It's half of the height, right? Are you guys seeing that? It's literally like half the height. But when we go to market cap, it's a double top. Almost. Very close. These are the same dates, though. It shouldn't be like that. That's my point. They should be the same. So, like, when we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is a good example. Maybe. All right? When we look at price versus market cap, they're the same. Right? There's no glaring differences. That's what you want to see. But when you see big differences, that's a sign of bad tokenomics or lots of inflation. DAG XTC. Ski, when you cash out, can you move USDC to Ledger and hold it? You certainly can. Yes, you can. You can do that. Does something like Rose store on Trust Wallet? I use Wallet Oasis. I'm not sure. I will look into that for you. Thoughts on Chainlink? I like Chainlink a lot. Chainlink has one of the best looking charts probably in existence to me right now. And that to me is the most important thing, is the charts, and tokenomics are equally as important. And then the fundamentals of like what it's actually doing is important to me. But when I look at Link's chart, this is the most bullish chart that exists, period. Because what it is textbook Wyckoff accumulation. All right, let's show it. All right, so here is the textbook. I'm going to give you guys a little master class. Take notes. This is what the market does. Every market does this on every time frame. Okay, this is an oversimplification. You have accumulation, aka the bottom. You have the markup, aka the bull run. You have distribution, the top, and you have the markdown, bear market. The market is constantly trying to find balance in the market, and this is a physical representation schematically of what that looks like. When you get into the weeds of it, this is what it actually looks like. This is the textbook schematics of accumulation, which is how we measure a bottom, right? You have your markdown, you have accumulation, selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test of phase B. Sometimes you get a spring, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. After the back test of the prior range, you chop for a little bit before starting phase E. Phase E is the bull run. That's what we call the markup. This is phase E. That's the bull market. Okay? Markup, bull market, same. All right? Now, look. Textbook. Markdown. Selling climax. Automatic rally. Secondary test in phase B. You have your spring right here. Your sign of strength. Your back test of the prior range. The next phase is the markup phase. All right? Let's show you an example of a coin that has done this already. Right? Render Render gives us the keys to what most of the market is going to do. We're waiting. I'm looking at this on the 3-day, right? So this could be some time to play out, but I'm showing you structurally what is the next macro move. Not what's going to happen tomorrow or what next hour. I'm showing you the next macro move. Okay? So let's line this up. Same thing. Mark down, mark down. Accumulation, accumulation. Move to the upside, back test, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, back test of the prior range. Most of the market looks like this. Link is probably the most textbook. This is what is next. Bull market. And then it starts over. Distribution, mark down, right? It's in a completely different phase. How far can Link go? 80 to 180. Does Wyckoff apply to Solnic too? Yes, it does. Literally the same chart as well. Look at Link. A better example is LCX, but LCX is doing the same thing. Where is LCX? Let's look at LCX real quick, and then we're going to look at Solnic. Okay, same thing. It's just an overextended sign of strength. Mark down, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. This went all the way to the 0.5. You typically count on the sign of strength going to the 236 or the 382. LCX sign of strength was very strong. It went all the way to the 0.5. All right. Now let's look at Solnic. Go on the daily. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, reaccumulation with an accumulation, just like LCX. Same chart, same chart. It looks even maybe cleaner even on the 4 hour because it's not as old. But it is the same. Mark down. Dang it. This is why I hate viewing it on Dex Tools. Mark down, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. Mark down, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. Beautiful. Gorgeous. What do you think the highest for LCX? $2.33. Render's prediction. Render's in a different phase because Render already did a 30x. So Render to me has got some work to do. This was like... most of the market is here, right? Most of the market looks like this, right? We just showed LCX. LCX looks like this. So this is the next macro move for most of the market. That's what we're waiting on. Okay, it already did from the bottom. It did over a 30x. I don't think it's bad. I still like it. It did a 40x, a 44x. But this is distribution right here, and now it's on markdown. To me, what's next for Render is it's going to be chopping. It's going to do this. It's right here. This is where it's at. That's the same. Structurally, these two are the same. So this is what you got. You got your accumulation, your sign of strength, and your back test. So it'd be accumulation, your sign of strength, your back test before you get your phase E again. It's just in a different phase than everything else. It was ahead of the market in a way. It might appear to be behind the market, even though it already did a 40x. The next leg will take you to about $42. How much percent do you hold of your own token? 6 low is my wallet. I've given away 3% of my own token. Ski, do you know the capital gains tax on crypto long term and short term? Long term, it's 40%. Short term, it's 20%. If you report it. XRP prediction in the bull market, $5. ICP 100 to 140. Price prediction on AIOZ. Thoughts on ALF? Let's make sure I didn't miss nobody up here. Do gold. I like gold. Gold to me is a... Appreciate for getting me here, bro. What's up, big fella? AJ. Make sure I didn't miss nobody. Show all crypto pairs against Bitcoin. Thoughts on Phantom. All right, there we go. I'll just make sure I didn't miss nobody. What's your thoughts in gold? Will it go buy? Gold could be having a breakout, but this is my thoughts on gold. Okay, I like gold. I like precious metals. I accumulate them, right? I buy silver. I buy gold. I buy silver. It's part of my portfolio holdings. That being said, 2,000 years ago, 1 ounce of gold equaled a fine man's suit, meaning a good man could get a nice suit with 1 ounce of gold. Today, 1 ounce of gold equals a fine man's suit. In all likelihood, 2,000 years from now, 1 ounce of gold will equal a fine man's suit. So, to me, when you're investing into precious metals, you're not investing, you are preserving wealth. You're not buying it to get rich. You're buying it to preserve wealth. Prediction for Crow. I like Crow. $1 to $3. Can you check Cardano? Yeah, I like Cardano's chart too. Cardano has the same chart as Link. Right? Same exact chart. Same exact chart. Accumulation. Sign of strength back test. $6 to $8 is my target. Long term 20%, short term 40%. So it doesn't go with the tax bracket. Yeah, it does. It's I'm not a tax expert. That's just the general. That's just the general. Make sure I didn't miss anybody here. Thanks for the follows, guys. If you're watching on TikTok, don't just lurk, drop a follow. If you got a Twitch, make sure you subscribe to that. We're trying to get monetized on Twitch. Casper price prediction, 55 cents on this next leg, $2 over the course of the bull run. Adam, do you think Solana can beat the previous all-time high? Easily. Hee price prediction over the bull run, 20 cents. Sauce price prediction. I like Sauce. I haven't looked at Sauce's charts in a minute. But I like Sauce a lot. I made a lot of money on Sauce in the bear market. And it's back to like the... Because I was buying Sauce when it was less than a penny. I was buying all of this. And by the way, anybody who's like, oh, lower lows and lower highs, like, here you go. Good sign. Because there was a lot of people that were saying that about Bitcoin as to why it's going to go lower. Like, yeah, not always, bro. Not always. But yeah, I did over a 20x on this. To me, again, it's in a different phase. It's on the markdown. This is the middle of accumulation, in my opinion. But it's a really good value. I don't think it's going to get lower. It just might be a little bit boring here for a little while. But my next target is about 58 cents. Love the setup here. Thanks, bro. Chances Avalanche California DVM will boost the price on Avalanche. Listen, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. I do not care about the narratives. Show me the charts and I will tell you the news. The narratives are always an aftermath, in my opinion, especially when you look at the charts. Like, look at this. Let's show you. I don't care about the narratives, because the narratives, by the time something actually happens, it's already done. Like, look at this. This is all the major events that's happened in Bitcoin over the last cycle. Elon went on SNL at the top. Luna went to zero at the selling climax. FTX went to zero at the actual bottom. Silicon Valley Bank went to zero at the local bottom. 20K, we didn't go lower. The war in Israel at the local bottom. Maximum fear, we didn't go lower. Everyone, by the way, all of these events, everybody screamed from the mountaintops that we were going to go lower. It's going to 10K, bro. All 4 of these events, I promise you, they said it's going to 10K. All 4, they were screaming it from the mountaintops. The Bitcoin ETFs. Bitcoin's going to $1 million at the local top. Germany, Mt. Gox selling. The big bad boogeyman at the local bottom. Again, people came out of the woodworks. I haven't heard from them in months. I haven't seen them in months. I haven't seen some of them in months. And now all of a sudden, na boo boo, Bitcoin's going to 20K. Stick your face in doo-doo. And the same thing again, the Japan rate cuts. I don't care about the narratives, because it's almost always wrong. By the time you hear about a narrative, it's done. Last time I wrote to you, we mooned. I don't even know who you are, brother. How about XRP? What are your thoughts? $5. Will Solana get to 10 cents according to the chart? Yes. Make sure I didn't miss nobody. What's your best ROI coins? Doesn't have to be blue chip. Solnic. SOLNIC. What quote? Price target on Atom about a 10x. AIOZ, I got you. Win Lambo. I am the whale. Alright, let's look up AIOZ. Anybody else get any NFTs? The next 10 people that mint an NFT, the hedge funds NFT, are going to get an airdrop. What are we at? Oh, we do. We got a few more. So it's not 10. I think it's only 5 more now. The next 5 people that mint the NFT are going to get an airdrop. All right, let's look up AIOZ. Yeah, AIOZ, same thing. AIOZ is in a different phase to me, right? You already had your accumulation, your sign of strength. Then you had a bull run, distribution marked down. Okay, I don't think it's going to get too much lower, but I think it's going to be boring and sideways for a good minute here before starting the next leg. The next leg will take you to about $2.30. I minted 4 of them. Let's go, KV. 1 more and you get a phone call with your portfolio review. Double bottom. I don't know about that. There's a lot of support. Where do I go mint? The link is right here in the corner, and you could also go to launchmynft.io, search hedge funds Solnic Series 1. will come up. I got 5 of the NFTs. Let's go. All right, let's look up LPT. Make sure I didn't miss nobody. I just realized I don't have my YouTube chat up. Damn it. How many X's can Myra do from here? Okay, I got you, bro, after this. My bad, Rex. All right. There's some rare ones. There are a lot of yes, not a lot of rare ones, but yes, there are rare ones. The females are only 10% of them. Any space backgrounds are very rare. The vault is very rare. The casino background is very rare. What else? I know number 222 is a bounty, by the way, and so we're about to get that one. And Gary, any of the Gary Genslers are extremely rare. That's only about 3% of those. LPT, this chart looks really good to me. Okay, I don't hold any of this, but the chart looks amazing. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. The next leg will take you to about $188. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I just went over AIOZ. $2, I think it was. I don't remember. Let's see. How to get the NFT verified on Soulflare wallet. They should have them, but I can't see them. I'll make a video on that, OG Crypto. I'll make a video on that. I was going to make a video today. Okay, so this already went, again, this is like a completely different phase. You had your markdown accumulation, your full-on bull run, went to price discovery, distribution, now marked down. This is a lot of support. I don't anticipate it to go any lower than this. However, like you could be hanging out here for a good minute before it starts the next leg. But I think that the bottom for this is generally in. The next leg would take you to about 2.6 cents. All right. Hello. Yeah, I don't like this one. I know that I was, again. So the fact that it busted through all of this tells me like there was a gap here. It could get a little bit lower, 1.1 cents. But it's going to be hanging out here for a minute. The next leg will take you to about 50 cents. Are you more bullish or bearish right now? And what time frame are we talking about? Are we talking about weeks, months, days, hours, years? What time frame? Because that will change my months. In the months, so I would classify that as medium term. When you say months, I'm going to say about 6 months, right? 2 to 6 months. I would say I am very bullish. I think that in the macro, Bitcoin's next move is getting to about 85 plus K. Will the NFTs go up in value? That is going to be dependent upon the market, but there's a good chance that they do. In my opinion, we launched this at the bottom of the sentiment of the NFT market. So yes, there's a good chance that they do. There's no guarantees for that, but there is a guarantee that you're going to get physical, real world attachments to them as well as there's a guarantee that you're going to have a token for your donation to help Sonic for getting listed on exchanges and bridging to base and marketing. That is what is guaranteed. Going up in value, there's a good chance of it, but I can't guarantee you that. LCX or Flux for maximum Bull X's. Oh, kill him. Flux. Let me get Flux. That's a close one though. How much did Sony go up from the NFT launch? Well, I would imagine that we're waiting for. So we've raised enough to do one of the three major things that we're trying to do. I don't really care about narratives, but the next big narrative is like we have enough money to get listed on an exchange. So I imagine that would cause that. Right now we're at the same price. We're holding as a lot of things have been bleeding. We're up maybe like 5%. Can you check? Can you look at Puku's? All right, let's look at that one. What is that? A Dex Tools one? I really respect what you're doing, man. Chat shit for real. I appreciate it. Do we reach out to you? Yes. But be patient, because a lot of people got a lot. But yes. Alright, let's look this one up again. POOK. I feel like I saw somebody with this in the chat earlier. Is this the one? Not a ton of data. I would probably take profit though. This went above the 4236. This looks like distribution to me. That's what that looks like. You're probably going to come back here to 001. That's about 52% to the downside. Jasmine, listen, I like Jasmine's coin. I like what they're doing fundamentally. They have really bad tokenomics though. Thoughts on Bitcoin breakout? That is the next macro move. 85K. That doesn't mean tomorrow. That doesn't mean next week. The next macro move. We will certainly have pullbacks along the way. Pepe, about a 5x. 10x maybe. Thoughts on Arbitrum? It's okay. It's alright. What do we got? Do ISP. XRP, sir, $5 to $14 over the bull run. 2025 is bull run over. I think so. How long does it take to list on an exchange? We'll find out. The last one we did wasn't that long, but I don't know. I imagine each one of them is different, but we have the funding for it. We're going to we're going to market this a little bit, but we do have the funding for one pretty good size exchange already. This is your markdown. Maybe the beginning of accumulation here. Oh, this is like, bro, I don't know. 177K. This isn't big enough to... I don't know. Maybe it'll retrace to 003. Maybe. Brett. Alex Costa is saying 2025 would be bad. Why is that? Bullish start in October. Listen, I have a lot of respect for Alex, but I don't agree with everything he says, and that's fine. But I disagree, and that's fine. I disagree. I just think it's such a popular narrative that we're about to roll into a recession, even though we just had one in 2022. You can look at, like, here's the deal. When you look at fundamental reasons why something is broken, there's a saying, the markets can stay irrational far longer than you can stay solvent. And that is very, very true. I'll give you a perfect example. The Michael Burry, the famous guy who timed the bottom or famously shorted the top of the 2008 financial crisis, right? He shorted the top. He timed it perfectly, but not actually. But that's how people remember him. But in reality, what happened was he spotted a fundamental flaw in the market, right? And he shorted it and was absolutely, positively wrecked for 2.5 years before he was actually correct. In fact, if you or me would have done it, we would have been liquidated. But the fact that he had billions of dollars, he was not liquidated. All right, the markets can stay irrational far longer than you can stay solvent. Believe that. The entire market is broken. That's facts. The entire system, the entire matrix is all broken. Alex saying 5.3 theory, 2025, bad, lots of FUD. Yeah, again, I disagree. I disagree. Short sell Bitcoin, okay. All right, let's look at Brett. To me, this is probably your spring. This is probably your selling climax right here. I've been bearish on Brett for months now. I promise you guys, I called this out as like sell, sell, sell. I was saying it since we got into price discovery, and especially when we got the 2618, I said that this was distribution. This is probably your selling climax right here in Wyckoff. And this is what it will look like from here. All right. It's going to be choppy and boring for a good minute before it makes its next leg. If you're lucky that this is the selling climax. If not, it's going to go and double bottom down here. But best case scenario, you're going to be boring and sideways, filling all of this out for a good little while, and the next leg will take you to about 40 cents. I don't think that Brett is a great play right now. I think that there's better value. It's okay. Ethereum, 7,000. Arbitrum, about a 5x. Says next week, another deep. Be careful. I feel like we have another dip coming. Gut feeling. You and everybody else. You and everybody else. Just go look at my comment. Just go look at my comment section. People have been calling it, bro. At least 100 people told me how much of an idiot I am. That's a good sign. What's the next move? The next macro move is $1.11. Zeta chain. Can you talk about Bitcoin dominance, what it is, how it impacts the Bitcoin and alts? Yes. That's a good question. I like that question. All right. I like this question. Okay, so the question is, what is the Bitcoin dominance, and how does it affect Bitcoin? How does it affect the altcoins? All right. So here is Bitcoin dominance, and it just made a new all-time high. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. So Bitcoin dominance measures the percentage of the entire cryptocurrency market that is invested into Bitcoin. All right. And how the market works is Bitcoin is the first mover. All right. So let's line this up double. Okay. So on the top, we're going to have Bitcoin dominance. On the bottom, we're going to have Bitcoin. Okay. And I'm going to try to line these up where they're pretty close in dates. That's there we go. Okay, so that's the same proportionally. So now when I scroll, they're roughly the same. Let's do one more. Nope, too much. All right, whatever. When I scroll, you see the white dots. Okay, they're scrolling on the same date. Okay, so Bitcoin is the first mover of the altcoin market. Okay. And what we'll notice is, as Bitcoin rises, so too does the Bitcoin dominance. Right? Let's zoom in on this. Let's zoom in on this. All right, so we're going to study this last 2021 bull market. On the top is Bitcoin dominance, aka measuring the percentage that is invested into Bitcoin. On the bottom is Bitcoin. Okay? What you'll notice is as the market rises, so too does the Bitcoin dominance. So this is a key phase. Market rising as Bitcoin dominance is rising. What you notice is we peak here, we peak here. Bitcoin pulls back, and then it continues to rise. And then as it continues to rise, Bitcoin dominance falls off a cliff as Bitcoin is rising. This is when the alt season is, right in here. This is when you wake up and something is up 3x in a day. That's how that works, right? That's what we're waiting on. And right now, we're getting a lot of the same criteria. Okay? So big pump up for Bitcoin. Bitcoin rises as the altcoin, or excuse me, as Bitcoin dominance is rising. Right? Whoops. Jesus. I'm trying to move this. Whatever. So Bitcoin's rising as Bitcoin dominance is rising. And now we're pulling back as it's going up higher. Okay? So in my opinion, this pullback is somewhere around this pullback. Okay, so we're just waiting for this to correct. 57% is a lot. And you have to look at the dominance with a grain of salt, because at the beginning it was 100%, right? Because there was only Bitcoin. So every day there's like 1,000 new coins. So this will never be 100% again. So I don't know what the top of this is, but the last time it was 73%. I don't think we're going to 73% because we have way more coins today than we had back then. So very soon, the Bitcoin dominance is going to top. The whole entire market, while all this is going on, looks like this. This is the most bullish setup. Markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, backtest. The next phase is the phase E. We're waiting for Bitcoin dominance to roll over. We already looked up Honky. When will alt season come? All right, and so to here to make it really simple. Here's to make it really simple, okay? Bitcoin is the sun of the market. When the sun first rises, you do not feel the heat right away, right? You feel the heat when it is full peak. That's when you're going to feel the heat. That is the same thing. If Bitcoin is the sun of the market, we will feel the heat of the sun when Bitcoin gets at the height, or what we would call price discovery, which for Bitcoin is about 85 plus K to 138K. Somewhere in that range is when we are going to feel the heat of the market in the alt season. Bitcoin was founded in Ox year 2009. 2025 is a snake year. RIP Oxes. Maybe. Could be. What's the Bitcoin prediction according to you? My medium case is 138K. My bull case is 207. Is ETH dead? Ethereum to me is 90s basketball. It's very nostalgic. It's fun to think about. You think a lot about a lot of legends. But when you go back and actually watch the tape, it's just not the same athletes of today. That's kind of what Ethereum is. So is it dead? No, it will always be nostalgic. And there will always be people that absolutely love that era, right? And so Ethereum is the same thing. Ethereum is 90s basketball. There will always be people that love that era and swear that that era is the best. But times have changed and they have moved on. So is it dead? Not so much. There will always be a cult-like following for it. Theta TA. Christmas is when we will feel some heat, probably. XRP $5 to $14. Solana is much better. I agree. Solana, XRP, XLM. Take your pick. There's a lot that are better. All right, let's look up Theta. AVAX is better. HBAR is better. There's a lot that are better in my opinion. 90s NBA is the best era, period. See, there you go. Like I said, Ethereum will be living on, alive and well, because there will be people that will swear by it till the end, regardless of what comes out. Even if you have 7'8" people shooting threes, handling the ball, they will swear that it's the best. Will Theta get to price discovery? I think so. I like this chart a lot. Accumulation, sign of strength, back test. Beautiful. Retracement is $9. Parabolic E is $40. Link is better. Link's not really Link is on Ethereum. Link is a different. It's not really a layer one like that. Kind of. ACS protocol. SUI all-time high possible. Let's see. My worst. Would you rather have 1 ETH or 200 Link? 200 Link, not even close. Not even close, bro. Not even remotely close. I've been seeing a lot of videos of Moonbeam and Moon River. I haven't bought them yet, just looking into them. Do you like these projects? I don't hold any. That doesn't mean that they're good or bad. That doesn't mean that I am the way, the truth, and the life. That's not what I'm saying, but I don't hold any. Will ETH reach all-time high again? I think so. Again, there's going to be a certain group of people that will prop it up forever. So, yeah, I think so. ICP 100. What happens if Bitcoin doesn't get a new all-time high before 2025? I don't see that happening because what do we measure Bitcoin in? We measure it in something that is infinite. We measure it in fiat, not only in the US fiat, but we measure it in Japan's fiat. We measure it in Germany's fiat. We measure it in the ruble. It will slowly but surely and exponentially catch all of the inflation. So is it possible that it doesn't make a new all-time high by 2025? Anything is possible, but it would just mean to me that it's going to be higher and larger the next year. ETH will hit 8,000. Yeah, I got about a 7,000 to 15,000 target for. Does AIOZ have inflation? No, I think AIOZ's tokenomics are fine. When will Solnic hit 50 cents? Mid 2025? Probably. Panka, thanks for the let him cook. Thanks for the heart. I don't know if I missed you guys or not, but appreciate you guys.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Dot can't pump yet. What do you think about that? If it has that chart, it looks like accumulation, but it hasn't got a sign of strength yet. It's probably just going to retrace. All right. The question was, can Sui get to a new all-time high? Yeah, I think so. 420. Yeah, in all countries, central banks are cutting rates nowadays. Yeah, cutting rates generally, we're going to get a short-term pullback, 3 to 6 months, and then you go into a real bull run. So we'll see. But that's the stock market. Generally, crypto and Bitcoin follows the stock market. But in 2022, it decoupled. So maybe it decouples again. I don't know. We'll see what it wants to do. You like Kaspa? I like Kaspa. Yes. You think the SEC will appeal XRP? I don't care. Again, like, I don't care about the narratives. I know that XRP is a world stage player, and I know that XRP has a great chart. That's what I care about. Highest ROI blue chip play, in your opinion? Probably VET. Probably VET, I would say. Yeah. All right. The next, what do we got? The next 5 people that mint the NFT are getting an airdrop. How many people have done it? 218. So, yeah. 6 people. And the next person that mints a Gary is getting 100,000 Solnic. The next person that mints a Gary Gensler is getting 100,000 Solnic. Bro, no. XRP is terrible. At what? What is it terrible at? It's not terrible at speed. Did my phone? Oh, shit. My phone died. Whoopsies. What's your price prediction on XRP? $5 over 2025. What's the best exit time? The time is when your uncle comes up to you and says, bro, you gotta buy this coin, and he's never bought any coins. That's your best time. When your Uncle Bob or your cousin Dave comes up to you and is like, bro, did you hear about this coin? You gotta buy it, bro. That's the time. Okay? When your cousin Sharon comes up to you and it's like, this thing's awesome. That's the time. All right? That's the best time. It's Gala 30 cents. Bro, it's time to put money, make money, or no. Yeah, I mean, I've been buying a lot. Also, another like real easy sign is if Coinbase, the app, if you look on your phone, on the App Store, and it's top 10, that's your sign. That's the best time. Get the hell out. It's over. What do you think about ADA? I like ADA a lot. The chart looks beautiful to me. $6 to $8 is my 2025 price target. $6 to $8. $8. VT prediction. How do you feel? I like VT a lot. 69 cents is my 2025 price target for VET. Is my freaking bro, I follow you. You have Discord. I want to talk to you. I do. I have a Telegram. I have Discord. All my links are in the description. What you been buying, Ski? I bought a couple NFTs last night. VET, Link, Rose, Flux, ADA, LCX, Bitcoin, XRP, Solnic. Those are some things that I've been buying. What's the best position to take profit in Fibonacci? All right. I'll tell you exactly what All right, if you pull a Fibonacci, I'm gonna outline to you. Okay, assuming. All right, so let's say we pulled a Fibonacci, right? Assuming that the token has good tokenomics. This is the major caveat. If the token does not have good tokenomics, like Filecoin example, it does not work. But if it has good tokenomics, this is what I would classify each level as. All right? Below the 236, extreme value. Below the 382, good value. Below the 0.5, okay. From the 0.5 to the 702, I would classify as your retracement. And this is a decent place to de-risk a little bit. Not your whole position, but maybe like 20-30%. I would say that this is a retrace. Oftentimes you will get rejected and come back into good value, just like LCX did. LCX just did this, right? Oftentimes you go up to this point, you get rejected, and you come back into good value. LCX just did this. Okay, so this is a good place to de-risk a little bit. Okay? Between the 702 and the 1 is kind of no man's land. And then this is what the 1618 above or 2 and above, that's price discovery. The 2618, this is a good place to de-risk at least 20%. The 2618 is parabolic. This is a good place to de-risk at least 20%. And the 3618 is what I would consider the maximum likely parabolic. Sometimes you see it go above here, but you don't count on it. Okay? Anything above it, like the 4236, I would say is a gift from God. All right, so there you go. That's how I would mark each one of these. These are where you want to be DCAing out. These are where you want to be DCAing in. If the coin has good tokenomics. What's your thoughts on Injective, my G? Would you trade 2 Bitcoins for ADA? Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe 1. What's your thoughts on Quant? I like Quant. It's a good value. It's below the 236. Extreme value. Top 5 coins to buy with the highest ROI. Solnic. SOLNIC. Flux. Sauce. VET. Maybe Ergo. I don't see the Telegram link. Someone drop. Hit me up. Message me, bro, on here, and I'll send you the Telegram link. All right, what's my thoughts on Injective? Let's see. Yeah, Injective to me is in a different kind of phase here. So again, markdown, accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, and then boom, bull run. It went absolutely, positively parabolic, right? Very much parabolic. It went way parabolic. So to me, it's still got some work to do. It's probably going to come all the way back here at about $700 million market cap. So this is now, this was the blow off top parabolic, and now it's in the markdown phase. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's in a different phase. I think it has probably still 50% to the downside or more before it really starts to accumulate. Especially, there's a huge gap in the market right here. I don't like that, especially that we're poking below it. Anytime you see these ginormous gaps of trading straight up or straight down, they tend to get filled. So, yeah, I imagine that that's going to get filled. Can you do Chainlink? I like Chainlink, $80 to $180. VeChain, 69 cents. If you guys are watching on TikTok, make sure you drop a follow. You're watching on YouTube, subscribe. If you're watching on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube. Is Bitcoin retest 50K again? It's possible. It's possible. I think that that was certainly the local bottom. If we're going to get another local bottom, it's going to be in a few weeks from now. It's not going to be tomorrow. Pip, Pakistan, what's up, bro? Thanks for the rose, you savage.
But
What do you think Ponky can reach?
rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
The next 5 people that mint an NFT are getting an airdrop in number 222. So that is 4 NFTs from now. That is a bounty. Minimum 100,000 Sonic. So whoever mints number 222 is getting 100,000. But let's look up Ponky. What factors are good tokenomics? It's just inflation. So like the US dollar does not have good tokenomics because they just keep printing more supply. So you want a hard cap of supply? So honestly, meme coins are kind of like, most of them have good tokenomics because a lot of them are fair launched. So like Ponky, for instance, has 555 million and it has 100% circulating. That's a good sign, and you want a maximum hard cap. Okay, where you get in trouble is if it's like 5% or 2% and then they just keep dumping the supply. That's not good tokenomics. What bad tokenomics essentially means is like you've experienced a lot of inflation. Yeah, this to me is in distribution here. We could probably go back to about 20 cents or so. I would consider taking profit. Is ETH-Fi too inflationary to buy or hold? Are you talking about like Ethereum or like ETH-Fi? When all the different coins in different phases When Bitcoin runs starts, won't they just go up? Yeah, it's possible. That's true. But those would be like late bloomers, in my opinion, where other ones are going to go up first. But yeah, generally, like on a monthly or a 2-month time frame, yes, that's true. All right, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will never message any one of you guys first. The next person that mints, the next 4 NFTs are getting an airdrop. Also, whoever mints number 222 is getting an airdrop. I will be live tomorrow around 2 p.m. Central Time. So come with your crypto questions, all that and more. Yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitch, Twitter, all that. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. I'm out.
Hey, I'm hustling.